Alright guys, I'm back and it's time for the video everybody's been waiting for. Putting on some Color Street nails. We're going to go ahead and put on Thanks a Million. It's a really pretty glitter overlay. I'm going to go ahead and just use it as the glitter. I'm not going to put anything underneath. They're there. I clipped my nails, I shaped them so they are all ready for some Color Street polish. Let's get started. Alright, so I've clipped my nails, I've shaped my nails, I've washed my hands. I honestly am not the best at pushing back my cuticles, but I have pushed them back a little bit, so that's really important. The best time to do it is right after the shower, and I just never remember at that time. So they're pushed back as much as they're going to get pushed back. So we're going to go ahead and put Thanks a Million on. You have your polish strips, as well as a file and an alcohol pad. Now everybody does this a little bit differently. I'm just going to show you the way that I like to do it that works best for me. Alright, so what I like to do is I like to take the alcohol pad and I like to go over all my fingers first. I don't want my nails wet when I go to apply the strips, so that's why I'm doing the alcohol pad right now. So we're going to go ahead and cut them open and pull them out. Alright, and I work in an office, so I like to keep my nails really short, so it works for me to usually use one strip for 2 nails. So I'll show you how I do it. What I like to do is I like to pull off the strip I think I'm going to use, and before I pull off the little clear adhesive, I just measure over my finger. So you can see that that one doesn't quite cover all the way on both sides, so it's not the right size. Oh, but it probably is for my pinky. But it's perfect for my pinky. So I'm going to take the top strip off and I'm going to cut it in half. And now this is the tricky part. Since I don't have anything, it sometimes can be a little hard to get off the white paper, but this one came off just fine. So I'm going to try and get it, I'm holding it kind of by the middle of where the strip is, and I want to get it about right at the top there. And then push down. And then I like to go underneath the nail, and that just kind of perforates it and cuts it right off. So there's one nail done. There is the file, so if you have any that's lingering or not wanting to come off all the way, you can definitely go through with the file. You just don't want to go back and forth because that can mess up your nail and the nail polish. Alright, let's bring you in a little closer so you can see this next one. I think this is going to be just a little bit too big for this one, but let's go ahead and give it a shot. I've already taken the clear coat off, so I'm just going to pull this part off, and I like to take this part off right away. And then get it to the top there. Oh, that'll be perfect. And I don't like where it's at exactly, so I'm just going to pull it back up and put it back down where I want it this time. Alright. And then I just smooth it down and around. And then you can just tuck the piece underneath. That one, the curve went right to the end of the nail, so there's not a lot to tuck underneath. I'm going to go ahead and use this because there's a chunk of glitter and I don't want to break it. Don't want to break the nail polish. Voila! I always start with my pinkies and I work my way towards the thumb just because I use my thumb and my pointer finger a lot for making sure everything's in the right spot and getting it curved and down and over the nail, so I think that's really helpful. Before I cut this in half, I'm going to take this top layer off just because that's really, very difficult to get off once it's cut. Woohoo! Then for whatever reason I like to use this one first. So I'm going to kind of hold it right there at the middle, and I'm going to come as close to the cuticle as I can, and I just kind of push it down with my thumb while I pull off with my index finger. I'm going to push down all the way on this side and then work my way over and around and down. And then just tuck it underneath. I like that one a lot. So as you can see, I have a few strips that I didn't use, so I'm just going to go ahead and kind of use some of those to give a few of the fingers a little bit more glitter. But you can layer them up, that's not a problem at all. So I'm just going to tuck it down, and I like to use an orange stick when I'm doing it this direction. It just helps break it in, helps break it off where you need it a little bit easier. Gives it a nice little perforation. You can pull it right off. Added a little extra glitter there, so now I'm going to go ahead and do that with the other ones that I have. So really easy to play around and change it up a little bit if that's what you want to do. But really, you just put it in its position and you press down. As long as your nails are clean, they're going to stick really well for you. We do advise that after you put them on, you wait about 30 minutes before washing your hands or putting them all the way in water. That's just going to help give you better results and help them stay on longer. I have a couple more here, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish up and we'll take a final look. So there's a final look. So now I'm all ready for Thanksgiving. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know if you've ever tried Color Street. Don't forget, I'll have my link below. Also, join my Facebook group and you can find out more. We share tips and tricks, pictures, all sorts of good information. And if you would like a sample, I'll link my sample requests below also. So check all those out and let me know what you think of them in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll talk next time. Bye-bye.